Now, the task of removing the skin from this is one of those things we do in restaurants to test the knife skills of new cooks. You just want to peel the skin away without taking any more of the flesh than you have to. And of course, you need to do it as quickly as possible. Let's see how I do. It's nothing like 30 years of experience. I've weighed out an ounce of the banana chutney. I'm adding an ounce of lime juice. We'll whisk this together first, because it'll be hard to combine later. And now we add in the cubed salmon. Stir it up real well. Make sure that every piece of the salmon is in full contact with the curing solution. That's important. You can see the size of the pieces that I've made here. They're large, but they're not enormous. If you make them too small, it'll be mushy and nasty. If you make them too big, they won't cure well. So once you're satisfied that it's thoroughly mixed, then you can put some cling film over it, put it in the fridge. In a pan here, heating up, I have some dried unsweetened coconut that I'm going to toast. After 5 or 6 minutes here, you see that it'll start to visibly darken a little bit. That's the point we're going to stop and remove it from. 15 minutes have passed. I'm going to add a few slices of red onion here and give it a stir. Make sure, once again, that everything's evenly distributed. You don't want to add these red onions earlier because they'll break down too much in the acidity of the marinade, and then also they'll over-flavor the salmon with the onion, which we really don't want. We just want a little bit. So now, just for the sake of safety here, now that these are stirred in, I put the cling film back and we'll return it to the refrigerator once again. It's been 10 more minutes now. Pull this back out. I'm going to add some chopped scallions and a little cilantro to the top of this ceviche. Stir it around a little bit. Now, if you're really nervous about eating raw fish, you're really afraid of it, what you can do is you can steam this. Or you can put it in a banana leaf and steam it. We've done that in restaurants where they just refuse to serve raw fish because they're afraid of lawsuits. But this is perfectly edible at this point. It's safe, providing that the salmon you used at the beginning was good quality, safe salmon, of course. There's one way to make sure of that, which is to freeze it for a week first. Buy commercially frozen salmon, freeze it for a week, and then use it. Then you've made sure that there's nothing in it. But of course, the alternative is to know what you're doing, be a sushi chef, be able to identify what salmon is safe and what isn't. But using frozen and then defrosted salmon makes this pretty safe. Okay, now we're ready to plate it. Well, you can make this complicated, you can make it simple. I'm just putting a little bit in a martini glass. This works well for a cocktail party, something where somebody's going to carry it around. I've chilled the martini glass ahead of time. And like this. Now I'm going to add maybe another couple of sprigs of fresh cilantro on the top if I need to, make sure that it's got some on top. Just a little bit, a few threads of that coconut, that toasted coconut over the top, and that's it. We're ready to serve. Also look for my cocktail book, Cocktails of the South Pacific and Beyond, Advanced Mixology, available through Amazon online.